What can I say, boys? The Seattle Seahawks take a dub over the Detroit Lions. I mean, this game was an interesting one. Geno Smith actually had points for the offense in the second half. The defense, I mean, this wasn't a game to watch if you wanted to see defense whatsoever. Some interesting things happened, but we got the dub in a wacky, wild, and insane game just overall. I mean, the over-under for this game was like 42 and a half, I think, maybe 48 and a half. Yeah, there were over 90 points scored. So this was a very interesting game. Let's get right into the stats here. So we see some solid things. We got Rashad Penny actually getting yards. We got the run game actually working today. I mean, we had Rashad Penny, 17 carries, 151, two touchdowns. Both of those touchdowns came off some wacky third down running plays, which didn't really seem like they would be the smartest idea, but then they ended up being the smartest idea. So Rashad Penny had himself a day. Started off a little bit slow, but we really got into it. I mean, we started running the ball very well. DK Metcalf, oh man, what a game. 149 yards. He was just eating Jeff Okuda alive. There's another guy named Jeff that likes eating other people, but DK Metcalf today ate him up. He also got tired of taking a dookie on Jeff Okuda, got the card out, went over to the bathroom. I mean, what a wacky just circumstance. You know, the possession ended. You see him getting carted off the field, and you're like, oh my God, season's over. But then he just has to go to the bathroom. I mean, such an incredible scare for no reason. But DK Metcalf, great game. Tyler Lockett did very well. Tight end usage, once again. I mean, that's something that I will always give Geno Smith. He uses the tight ends significantly better than Russell Wilson ever did. So that's something that makes me happy. I like seeing the tight ends get used. But, I mean, the elephant in the room, Geno Smith, solid game from that boy. He had the rushing touchdown, the designed quarterback run multiple times in the game. Are we watching Geno Smith or Lamar Jackson? I mean, what an incredible game from Geno Smith. What an incredible game from the offense just as a whole today. Other than, where is it? Other than Myers, I mean, man kicked a 39-yard field goal 50 yards to the left. Other than that, very good day for the offense today. We could have had 51. We could have tied what we had last year in Week 17, but we didn't. Overall, really good game for us. When it comes to the defense, I mean, the run defense, once again, not fantastic. I mean, we gave almost 400 yards up to Jared Goff, 4 touchdowns. TJ Hawkinson had a game today. Absolutely incredible game from Hawkinson, and Josh Reynolds also did very well. I mean, TJ Hawkinson was killing us. We kept on missing tackles. He had like a 4-yard catch that went for 80 yards. I mean, TJ Hawkinson had a game, but it was really just a lot of mistakes. Like, this game could have easily been like a 50 to like 24 game, but we had a bunch of penalties, a bunch of missed assignments, a bunch of missed tackles. We gave up some huge plays on some absolutely like garbage plays that shouldn't have even gotten like 5 yards. We gave up like 50. I mean, we just kept on making mistakes on the defensive side. A couple of those mistakes were on Jordan Brooks. Jordan Brooks did not have the greatest of games. But when it comes to the defense, some of the standouts, oh man, Tariq Woolen. That boy got a pick in last game. Didn't really mean anything because it came right as halftime was going up. First play after halftime, Tariq Woolen with a pick six. I mean, what an incredible play by him. That was fantastic coverage and the speed to catch up and get back to it. I mean, what a play by him. That was incredible. I guess anytime you're within a minute each side of halftime, or maybe like 5 seconds of each side of halftime, watch out for Tariq Woolen. He's going to do something. But we also had Coby Bryant, other rookie corner. He gave up a catch and then immediately punched the ball out. Incredible play by him. But other than that, the defense didn't do amazing. I mean, Boye Mafe had a couple plays. Nwosu had a couple plays as well. Sidney Jones came in the game, had a couple mistakes, had a couple decent plays. But overall, this wasn't a game that you wanted for defense. I mean, you had huge plays from TJ Hawkinson, huge play from Jamal Williams. The 50-yard touchdown that he had was Jordan Brooks' fault, I believe, because it seemed like Jordan Brooks was supposed to fill the hole that he went through and ended up being wide open with. And I believe, Josh Jones had a missed tackle as well. Just in general, Josh Jones didn't have a great game. Brian Neal had a really good play early on, but then struggled against TJ Hawkinson. I mean, TJ Hawkinson cooked anybody he went up against. Ryan Neal didn't seem to do spectacular, and neither did Josh Jones. But Overall, linebackers are kind of struggling right now too. But this was a good game. Dwayne Eskridge, I mean, what is he doing on the team? I don't understand like why we use him the way. I mean, we don't use him as a punt returner. Tyler Lockett had a fumble on a punt return. I mean, we drafted Dwayne Eskridge in the second round, and we only use him to give him a jet sweep twice in each game. That's really all he's used for. It kind of pisses me off just seeing Dwayne Eskridge get the ball 2 times on jet sweeps, not used in punt returning, not used in kick returning, not used in any other way. That second round pick that we passed up on the best center in the draft to get him doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But 48 points for the Seattle Seahawks. Gave up 45. Honestly, it should not have been this close. We had a spectacular game offensively, and defensively we just made a ton of dumb mistakes, had some penalties that really cost us, just a bunch of missed assignments, missed coverages, missed tackles. I mean, we just kept on making mistakes, and we gave up a lot of points that we shouldn't have, but we still get the win. And this was a fun game. Like, this was probably the most enjoyable game we will have the entire season. This is probably going to be the coolest game of the entire NFL season just in general. This was the most points scored so far in the year. I mean, I don't know what teams are going to be passing 93 points scored, but overall, what a spectacular game. Let me get this going right now. The Seattle Seahawks, we win the game. I forgot that it changes that, but we got a win. Very good for us. The offense did fantastic. I mean, the offense was fun to watch. The defense, no one came to this game waiting for defense. You know, no one wanted to watch defense. The Lions give up like a ton of points, and they also score a ton of points. The Seahawks just give up a ton of points. So this was a fun game to watch. The defense was absolutely terrible on both sides, but Geno Smith had a pretty good game. I will give Geno the respect that he deserves from this game. Very, very good game from Geno Smith today. The second half, oh man, we scored 14-10, 14-10. That was our quarter scoring. So we actually put up points in the second half. What a great performance from us today. I had a lot of fun watching this game, and that's really all I can ask for. You know, maybe we won the game. Maybe we messed up our draft position a little bit, but you still want to have a little bit of respect as a team. You don't want to take a bad L to the Lions right after taking a bad L to the Falcons. You know, you want to come back and have a good game. So as a team, I guess it earns us a little bit more respect. But this was a fun game. Win or lose, I would have been happy because it was an enjoyable few hours to watch the Seahawks play football. But with that, that's going to do it for the video. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought about this game. You know, what do you think about the performances? All that stuff. I'd like to thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. And with that, have a great day.